You know, these last couple of years have produced a lot of poverty and a lot of tangents in the chiropractic profession. It's caused a lot of chiropractors to do things I don't think they normally would have done, but due to all the pressures, it's happened. And one of the things that's happened here is that we've started chasing after things and doing things. We started thinking our goal has become to get by, to survive this time. If we can get through this time, and so many chiropractors have crawled into a cave and they're not doing anything. I mean, they're just trying to survive this time, and they've run to promoting and doing all other things except for chiropractic. They've become convinced that the one thing that won't work in this day and time is chiropractic, and they are wrong. I'm telling you, it's like the chiropractors have gone into permanent snow days. You know, if you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. It's a big storm coming in, and so everybody hunkers down, and you have these snow days where they don't have to go to school. The only thing is, at least with school, the school board makes the kids go back to work, makes the kids go back to school. The storm is over. It's time to come out of the house. The problem with us is that we don't have any school board that's making us go back, and we've almost moved into a permanent snow days mentality where we're just thinking that we can't do chiropractic. We've got to stop thinking that chiropractic can't do the job, because it's not true. The truth of the matter is, you are and we are today where our thoughts have brought us. And in order to change our destination, we're going to have to change our thinking. Nothing limits achievements like small thinking, and nothing expands possibilities like dreaming and unleashed thinking. This is where we've got to move. You say, but Keith, wait, you know, you're giving us all this thinking stuff. Now wait a minute. Do you realize, you know, you're trying to write off the economy like it isn't true? There's 10% unemployment. You are right. There is 10% unemployment, and I'm sorry for the 10% that are unemployed. And I hurt for the 10% that are unemployed. But let me tell you something else it means. It means that there are 90% that are employed. And frankly, 90% is plenty for you to have a dream practice and for chiropractic to grow. You say, but well, what about all these foreclosures and things? And you are right, there's lots of foreclosures. But when you add up all the foreclosures, it's 3% of the mortgages. Now, if 3% of the homes are in foreclosure, it means that 97% aren't. And that's enough for you to have as much of a practice as you want to have. Yes, there are some problems, but they aren't big enough problems to keep you from flourishing and to keep you from living the dream. Then you have doctors graduating from chiropractic college who've been taught by their professors that you just can't make it out there anymore. There's just nobody with anything, and nobody can make anything, nobody can do anything, and therefore you can't make it in practice when you graduate. You better do something else, or you better just associate with something. I'm telling you, they tell them that they can't make them, and we have chiropractic conventions that have nothing but CE scare classes that, man, by the time they finish the weekend, they are ready to crawl back into the cave and be in permanent snow days again, because they just know they're going to be arrested, they're going to be in jail, and there's all these things coming after them. The result has just been a profession in fear, and we've got to stop it. I wonder why the professors don't ask us about opening a practice, because we open over 200 practices a year. We ought to know. They don't open any, we open 200. Let us talk to the students about what they can really do. Why don't the associations ask us and let us help? You say, well, they do. No, they really, as a matter of fact, I was going to teach some CE classes for a state association, and they gave me one rule. They said, the only thing you can't do, you can't teach practice growth. You can't teach growing the practice. Boy, yeah, thanks. Let's make sure that we all fail. Let's make sure that we all die. Let me tell you something. It's no wonder the state associations have trouble getting members. The truth is, we've got to change our thinking. That's where we have to start, is we have to start thinking in terms of becoming number one in healthcare. I want you to do this for me. Imagine 80% of the population getting regular chiropractic care. Imagine 80% of the babies born starting with chiropractic care. Imagine your clinic as the largest clinic in town. Now, do you think that this kind of thinking would change things? Absolutely. You say, oh, you're not one of those people that you think everything into being. No, I'm not. It isn't just thinking, but I do know this. When you're thinking that kind of imagination, it changes the action steps that you take. When you're thinking that all you can do is get by, or that you can't make it with chiropractic care, it changes the action steps that you make. Your thought process does change your actions. And we've got to stop this getting by thinking. It's going to kill us. And let me tell you something right off so that you change your thinking. You deserve to be number one. You deserve to be prosperous. You deserve a number one reward. You deserve a number one practice. You don't deserve getting by, and you shouldn't get by, and you shouldn't run after every tangent, because I'm telling you something, chiropractic will do it, and it will take us to the top. My name is Keith Maule with Integrity Management, and I want to ask you to go to integritymanagement.com or savechiropractic.com. I want to ask you to get on there and look at how you can help us take this great profession to number one. where it belongs.